बल्यो अब चाहिँ
अब दुईटै बल्यो
दुईटा बल्यो त्यहाँनिर हेलो हेलो माइक टेस्टिङ हेलो 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 mic testing as we can see here that there's a match between the semi-finals between Indian champs and Pakistani champs out here. Indian champs are batting really well. The shot played over the mid-on region just for a single run. Indian teams are that's all what really played well to us square region for 2 runs. That's a quick running between the wickets between the batsmen, and they have successfully taken 2 runs out here. Played toward the mid-off region for a single run. Played it with the soft hands and gone for a single run. There's some banter going around the players in the field and in the pavilion out here. They're having some fun with each others. This is a game of love and respect. This is a gentleman game and everyone should respect each other's boundary, take it as light as they can. This is the game of brotherhood and friendship. That was a really good ball. There's a runner chance and that has been given out. There wasn't any run out there. That was not connected well and the keeper also missed it at the first instance. But the non-striker asked for a single run out there and he wasn't able to reach there on enough time as the keeper collected the ball easily and hit it. That was a direct hit. And Indian champs has lost 1 wicket out here, an important wicket. Aditya Thakre, he had been playing good. Puru Gaur and Aditya were able to give a good partnership. A new partnership was creating out here, but there was some misunderstanding, I would say, or miscalculation or misjudgment that they were not able to make this count and lost his wicket. We can normally see there has been a lot of instances in cricket where players lose their wicket as a run out in case of some misfielding out here. In this case, the keeper missed the ball, the batsman missed it, the keeper missed it, and the non-striker think that there might be a chance of a run, but went on to lose his wicket here. The new batsman Manish Malhotra is out here. Rihav is continuing his bowling. He tried to hit it hard towards the long on reason, but there was no connection. The batsman didn't seem to have gone in the line of the ball. Rihav is bowling very beautiful out here. That was also gone for a hard hit, but that was an outside ace, and Puru was asking for second run, but Manish declined that. Played it really well towards the square region and asked for 2 runs out there, and they will easily complete that run. Sydney Cricket League has presented this multicultural guts and glory multicultural tournament out here. And there's a lot of sponsors out here, and Paramount and Avani Real Estates, Avani Enterprises and Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited has been sponsoring this tournament. For every 4 hit by the batsman and every wickets taken, there's a cash prize. For every catches taken, there's a cash prize. Even if the catches are taken by the spectators, there's some cash prize out here for every 50, every 100, hat-trick, 5 wickets haul. There's a lot of appreciation from Paramount Development and Constructions and Avani Enterprises for this cricket tournament. Sports is getting a lot of recognition and support from different industries, and this tournament is also proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions. That was a swing and a miss. He wanted to play it straight over the head of the bowler, but that was a miss. Couldn't connect it properly. He pulled it. He tried to pull it, but couldn't get properly under the ball and split toward the median region. At another ground out here, there's another match, another semi-final going on between Sri Lankan champs and Asian champs, where Sri Lankan champs has scored 82 runs with a loss of 5 wickets in 12.3 overs. So this is a 100 tournament, 100 ball cricket, where every over is consisting of 5 balls. That was well defended. Defended on back foot. That was hit towards the long off region for a single run. This tournament proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions along with Avani Enterprises. In Group B, this semi-final going on in Group B of Pakistani champs and Indian champs. Pakistani champs played 3 league matches against Asian champs, Indian champs, and Nepalese champs, where they were able to win all the 3. Took 6 points, and Nepalese champs, on the other hand, couldn't make it to the semis. That was a good shot played towards the cow corner. Hit really hard. The fielder was running towards the ball but couldn't get up to there. This ball was placed in the gap very beautifully. That's the Paramount 4. As said, Paramount is sponsoring, Paramount is recognizing every 4s and 6s, wickets taken, 50s, catches taken, and all with a lot of cash prizes out here. Also, we have got a lucky draw. So there's a lucky draw going on here, and whoever are on the ground today, they can come and put their name and phone number, and they'll be able to win this lucky draw contest as well. That was a slower ball, picked well, placed in the gap, but only a single run. Puru and Vishant, they're trying to build a partnership out here. Wanted to hit it really hard, but couldn't connect it, and there was a light, and there was a small appeal for LBW, as everyone knew that the ball was going towards the leg side. Wanted to hit it really hard, but couldn't connect this one. With the end of 90 balls, the score for Indian champs out here is 109 for the loss of 5 wickets. The Pakistani champs has a good bowling strength out here, as they have restricted Indian champs for only 109 runs till now for the 90 balls that has been bowled out here. That was a pickup shot, played really well towards the square region. The ball, after pitching on the ground, took some extra bounce and went over the head of the fielder out there. This was a very good ball by Muhammad. By Mirza. Headed towards the cow corner. The fielder is Oh, the ball couldn't cross the 30 yards, but there was no fielder out there and they were able to take a single out here. I'd like to remind all the spectators that this Guts and Glory Multicultural Tournament brought to you by Sydney Cricket League. That was a shot high in the air and that's a drop. That should have been an easy catch at the deep covers region. Yeah. That should have been an easy catch in the deep cover regions, but the fielder dropped it. This was a good shot, I would say, but still the ground is really big out here. The grounds must be above 65 meters. And that's again hit high in the sky, but it fell in no man's land straight over the bowler's head. Puru has been playing really well. He struck 36 runs from his 43 balls played. Muhammad Mudassini.
What game is this?
This is multicultural.
All right.
Yeah. Presented by Sydney Cricket League.
All right, yeah.
And
Is this a final or something?
this one's the semi-final.
All right.
And this is the first innings going on between Indian champs and Pakistani champs.
Right.
And after this, there will be the finals.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
And you know Steve Walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also coming ahead.
He's over there now.
Yeah, he's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll also be here. So there's a lucky draw contest going on in there. You can just put your name as well.
All right, okay.
Yeah. We have been distributing a lot of cash prizes.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
You'll
So-
be here when are you drawing that? Or
You can simply go out there, put your name and number,
yeah.
and they'll put in the contest
Draw.
box.
Right. All right. Thanks. I'll
Yeah.
just no worries, good. Just go to the toilet. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Today
Yeah,
got official umpires and all, yeah.
yeah,
Big game.
yeah, big game. That's a good run up. And that was a length ball. Played towards the mid-on region. The fielders are really good out here. Gave only a single run. That was a short ball, but directed a little bit towards the leg side. And it went beating the fine leg fielder inside the circle for a 4-run. That's a paramount 4. Guts and Glory Multicultural Tournament brought to you by Sydney Cricket League and the sponsors Paramount Development and Constructions along with Avani Enterprises out here. We're covering this match from Avani Media, Indian champs versus Pakistani champs. That was a length ball, a slower play towards the mid-on, and there's a chance of run out. But the keeper was not able to collect that. The Indian champs have successfully taken 2 runs out here. With this kind of running, you can make 1s into 2s and 2s into 3s and keep the scoreboard higher. These 1 and 2 runs will eventually make the difference. when you are chasing the game. These are the runs that matters, that makes the difference. That was a pickup shot. There's a fielder out there in the deep mid-wicket region. He has collected the ball successfully and restricted the batsman for only a single run. And with this is the end of 100 balls, and Indian champs has scored 124 runs for the loss of 5 wickets, where Puru has played a really good innings, scoring 43 runs. He played really well and guided his team. Guts and Glory Global Multicultural Championship 2025 brought to you by Sydney Cricket League, proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions along with Avani Enterprises. This match between Indian champs and Pakistani champs, where Indian champs batted first and scored 124 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in the 100 balls, while Pakistani champs also bowled really well, restricting the Indian champs, where for Indian champs, Gagan Dillo and Pankaj Saini opened for the team but couldn't give a opening partnership, scoring only 1 and 2 runs respectively, where Puru Gaur came at number 3, batted well, guided the innings, played a knock of 43 runs from 46 balls with 4 fours. Dheeraj Sharma played an aggressive inning for 37 runs of 27 balls at a strike rate of 137, while Ravi was not able to open his account and was sent back to pavilion by Amir Abbas for a golden duck. Aditya Thagre tried to give a support to Puru Gaur, scoring 19 runs, and Visant also supported Puru in the innings, scoring 5 runs, and Indian champs got to the total of 124 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. In the bowling department, Mirza bowled 20 balls, giving only 18 runs, taking 1 wicket. Muhammad Mudasi bowled 20 balls at an expensive economy of 8.8, giving away 35 runs, but he took a wicket. Talking about Amir Abbas Khan, bowled his 4 overs of 20 balls, conceding 23 runs and taking 2 wickets. Well, interestingly, Nomandar was not able to take any wickets, but he gave only 19 runs in his 20 balls bowling innings. Faisal Naseem, on the other hand, bowled 2 overs and conceded 14 runs. Rihab Afzal, on the other hand, bowled 2 overs and conceded only 8 runs. So, in the semi-finals between Indian champs and Pakistani champs, Guts and Glory Multicultural Championship brought to you by Sydney Cricket League, proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions along with Avani Enterprises. Indian champs has scored 124 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Now Pakistani champs need to score 125 runs in the coming 100 balls. Indian champs have also got a very good bowling lineup. We'll see who's going to score for Pakistani champs. Whether or not we can see some explosive batting from Nomandar. So for now, I'm taking a break out here. I'll be continuing with the commentary just in a while when the second inning starts. there's hope until the last ball.
So $10 for each 6
Game can change in any way.
$10 for each catch by the crowd.
Played it really well,
$5
but there's a fielder out there in the deep
each boundary.
square region.
For each wicket. $100 for each hat-trick. $50 for 5 wickets home.
50 wickets for 5 wickets.
$50 for a century.
$150 for century.
For the best batter.
$200 for the best batter.
$200 for the best bowler.
$200 for the best bowler. Brought to you by Paramount Development and Constructions. That was a really good shot. Played it really well, picked that ball and hit it towards the deep square region where the fielder couldn't chase it. And that ball went for a Paramount 4. Proudly brought all the cash prizes and incentives by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited, alongside with Avani Enterprises. This semi-final between Indian champs and Pakistani champs is going a little bit of crazy, as Indian champs has already climbed over the Pakistani champs. But Bilal and Faisal are showing some hope for the Pakistani champs even after the fall of 5 wickets. They need 81 runs in 60 balls. The game is still on. If there's some good partnership between these two batsmen, they can easily win this game. But Indian champs are also bowling really well. They batted really well, understood the conditions really well. There has been a little bit of change, little drift in the batting scenario of this pitch since the start of this tournament. The pitch was much slower in the initial games, but now it has taken a little bit of pace, but still it's hard to bat on pitch. Bilal has picked that, and what a fielding out there in the deep region. What a fielding. That ball could have gone easily for a boundary, but Vicky did a really good fielding effort, shown a really good fielding effort, and saved 2 runs for his team. A quick single taken. There's a backup fielder. Played it beautifully with soft hands, punched it towards the mid-wicket region for a single run. Oh, that was outside edge. Went back towards the slip region. Jogi is bowling really well, and for him the field support is really well. Flighted delivery, could have been a chance. That turned a little bit more, but the batsman read it and defended it easily with the soft hands. That's a good shot and a very good fielding. Oh, that could have been a chance. A very quick running between the wickets. That really could have been a chance. Bilal trying to hit it, go over the fielder, but couldn't connect it really well. Jogi is bowling in good line length. That's a short ball. That's it. That's it. And that's gone for a paramount 4. That's gone towards the another boundary. That's gone inside another ground, where Sri Lankan champs and Asian 11 are playing the semi-finals. That's a little drink break. Played it in between the gaps. Really good shot. The fielder is chasing really hard from, oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful paramount 4. That's a really good shot. Traveled all the way to the boundary. Even though the outfield is slow, the fielder was faster than the ball traveling, but that was hit really well in the gap, in between the gaps towards the gully region, which went for 4 runs. The fielder from covers wanted to chase it, from the deep cover wanted to chase it, but couldn't reach the ball. Sabka badla lega Faisal. Wanted to take, Bilal wanted a quick single, but Faisal declined that.
So Paramount is selling 400 meters square of land in Brinjali
That's hit
for 107
towards the deep long on area for a single run.
To know more, you
Faisal and Bilal, they need to keep scoring. They need to stay on the crease if they want to win this match. Indian bowlers are bowling really well. Need to create some chances. Indian champs needs Faisal and Bilal needs to keep ticking the scoreboard. The batting really well. Left the ball, and that's given as a wide. That was a miss. The ball didn't bounce as expected by Bilal.
Paramount Development Construction is now offering 400 meters square of land near to the airport, near to the new international airport. for just $170,000. To know more, you can please come to Paramount booth.
I wanted a quick single and easily got that. The ball was fumbled a little bit by the fielders. Played it with the soft hand towards the mid-off reason. That was struck really hard and that almost went for a found boundary. Fielded really well. There's a pitch between out there, so which changes the trajectory of the ball going towards the fielder. So sometimes it gets difficult for the fielders as well how to collect those dimensions. Faisal and Bilal are batting really well. Faisal at one in is batting at 20 runs and Bilal at 13 runs. They have created a partnership of 33 runs and Pakistani champs need 60 runs from the 40 balls remaining in order to qualify for the finals. At the other side of the ground, there's another match going in between Sri Lankan champs and Asian champs, where Sri Lankan champs has given a target of 87 runs and Asian champs is right now playing at 52 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Asian champs need 23 runs in 27 balls. The game is going good. Guts and Glory Global Multicultural Cup brought to you by Sydney Cricket League, proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited along with Avani Enterprises. There's a lot of cash prizes out here for every boundaries hit, every wickets taken and every catches taken, and even a lucky draw contest for all the spectators. पिंका भाई ये जो अपना कैश प्राइस चल रहा है ना लकी ड्रॉ के लिए, ये कितने का है? 200 150 sorry 200 200 150 yeah अच्छा मतलब
सेकंड थर्ड प्राइज।
अच्छा 3 लकी ड्रॉ देंगे?
हाँ जी,
अच्छा 3 देंगे लकी ड्रॉ, मतलब ठीक है।
हाँ 3 दिनों का आज निकलेगा।
अच्छा ठीक है, कब निकालेंगे ये?
फाइनल्स का जब होगा,
फाइनल्स होने के बाद। ओके ओके, थैंक यू भाई।
नेक्स्ट पैरामाउंट 6।
There's a huge Paramount 6 on Asian champs versus Sri Lankan champs match on the other ground, which was hit very straight in this very long boundary. Pakistani champs at this side needs 56 runs from 35 balls. That was hit and a miss. That was a sort of a length ball. Ball in the 6th stump. And Bilal wanted to pull it in the gap between the mid wicket and long on, but couldn't connect it. York length ball again missed by Faisal. Sorry, Bilal. That's another beautiful delivery with just getting an inside edge and going directly to the keeper. 3 dot balls. 3 dot balls. This must be creating a lot of pressure for Bilal. There's one connected. Gone for a single run. And now Faisal is in the strike.
ऐसे चल रहा है। ये क्यों डाली टी-शर्ट? ये टी-शर्ट क्यों डाली?
ठीक है. Driven beautifully towards the covers, deep covers, reason for a single run. Only 2 runs came in this over.
Congratulations, Asian champs, for getting into the finals.
The game is going intense.
So to qualify,
Hit it back to the bowler.
you just need to scan the QR code at the Paramount booth. We'll be announcing the lucky winners by the end of the day. With the
At the another ground,
$200,
Asian Champs has
second prize
won the match.
$50, and third prize $50. Come be a part of this fun activity.
Okay, see you, Mike.
Steve Waugh is here. Steve Waugh is here. That was also a hit and a miss. "27 balls remaining and 53 runs required for Pakistani champs." This was a dot ball directly towards the fielder. Says is bowling really well.
Value 400 square meter for
Hitting the gap
70,000 only.
for a single run.
Act now before it's
And now
gone.
Faisal in the strike. That's the end of the over. I'd like to give you a little bit of coverage where Steve Waugh is giving some tips and trainings to all the kids out there. He's the chief guest here. That was a really, really beautiful shot. Up to a 70 or 80 meters of long shot out there for 6 runs. A Paramount 6. Paramount Development and Constructions giving a lot of cash prizes out here that played towards the cover reason for a single run. Good batting by Faisal, a 6. Then a single. Arjun Jogi. That was a miss. The ball was totally missed by the batsman and the keeper as well. And that's 2 runs as by. 43 runs required in 22 balls. Run rate of over 12. That's it, straight, and gone for a huge paramount 6. Bilal has also joined the party with Faisal. 2 6s in this over so far. It is straight again. There's a fielder and he has taken an easy catch. A paramount catch for the fielder out there, and Arjun has taken an important wicket of Bilal, and this partnership has been broken after almost 50 runs, more than 50 runs of partnership. Arjun has broken here. Two 6s and a wicket in this match. The game is going closer and intense. New batsman has walked in.
From the last inning, you can please head to the Paramount booth and collect your cash prizes.
There's a lucky draw going as well, introduced by Paramount along with Avani Enterprises. The first prize is of $200. The second lucky draw prize is $100 and the third one is $50.
Just a reminder,
Winners need to be present at the ground at the time of announcement.
collaboration with Avani Enterprise is giving away cash prizes. $5 for each boundary, $5 for each wicket taken, $10 for each 6.
$10 for each 6, 5 for each 4, $10 for each catches.
$50 for each hat trick, $50 for 5 wickets fall, $150 for century, $200 for the best batter, $200 for the best bowler, and $300 for the player of the tournament.
That's a big shot, fielder coming under it, and
That's a paramount wicket.
a very good catch taken at the boundary. That was going for a 6, and the fielder jumped over and took a really beautiful catch. What could be a better catch than this one? So Pakistani champs has lost an important wicket of Faisal, who was batting really well, who gave a lot of hope for Pakistani champs out here. Indian champs has got back in this game. Viren. Yeah, I gave it to Viren.
He got only $10.
No,
There's no $5 notes.
I gave him to Viren.
$5 notes as well.
Yeah.
And $10 notes.
No, I gave it to Viren, the one that Munir gave me.
There's no $5.
Where is Viren? Yeah, just check it with him. He must have it.
for getting
That's a shot. Hit it straight. Straight fielder coming under here. Need it. That's a straight boundary. A paramount boundary.
hit by the Pakistani champs.
Indian champs has got a lot of control in this game. Still, Pakistani champs could win this match. Only 33 needed from 18 balls.
He's a regular scorer with us.
The ball went towards the fine leg region for a single run. Puru is bowling really well. He scored 43 runs in the first inning for Indian champs and has already taken 3 wickets, conceding only 17 runs. Let's see if Puru can become the hero of this match for Indian champs. That's a wide call by umpire.
That's a wide. We have Mitchell once again. Wow. Mitchell from Asian Champs. Congratulations. For 2 sixes in 1 pour. $25 straight into Mitchell's pocket from Paramount Development Construction.
Yeah. Hello. That's it, straight, and that's a paramount catch. What a beautiful catch that was, running towards the ball, getting under the ball and giving a dive. That's the fall of 8 wicket for Pakistani champs out here. The game slipping away from Pakistani champs. Required run rate is 12 per over. Guts and Glory Global Multicultural Cup, brought to you by Sydney Cricket League, proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited along with Avani Enterprises. Lot of cash prizes and incentives along with lucky draw contest brought by Paramount for the players as well as the spectators.
1 wicket. $5 straight into Robin's pocket from Paramount Development Construction in collaboration with Avani.
Mr. Syed is all the man behind this beautiful tournament out here, running Sydney Cricket League over a decade. He has contributed a lot in this community cricket level. Mr. Humayun Kabir, the chairman of Paramount Development and Constructions, is also out here, along with CEO Sanjay Pandey, who is also the owner of Avani Enterprises. Sanjay Pandey, a man born to be a leader. Contributing towards his community along with cricket as well, giving a lot of chances to talents. That's a beautiful shot played. There's a fielder and only a single. This game slipping away from Pakistani champs. Indian champs are the favorites here till now. Pakistani champs need 30 runs from 13 balls. Need a 4 almost in every ball. That's a really beautiful shot. Big hit. Almost 75 meters off the 6. A paramount 6 here. Ramped down the pitch and hit it straight over the cow corner. That was a swinging and a miss, and the keeper also missed it. That's a chance. Is there? Yo, no. Got 2 runs as bye. Could Umair get this game for Pakistani champs out here? He's a big guy, a lot of power in his wrists. Oh, played and a miss. The ball kept a little bit low, and Umair couldn't connect it. That's the end of the over. Now only 10 balls remaining and 22 runs required. This could be anyone's game. What an interesting game going out here between Indian champs and Pakistani champs. Steve Waugh is out here giving a training session to the kids. Almost 60 or 70 kids are out here. Guts and Glory Global Multicultural Tournament, brought to you by Sydney Cricket League and proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited along with Avani Enterprises. Paramount is a name reckoned in the community of development and constructions, and they are offering a very beautiful 400 square meter of land in Brinsley. A suburb that is going for a boom in the construction and development sector. Which is really close to the new Western Sydney Airport, Nancy Bohr Airport, that is being built by the government along with Bradfield City Centre out there. That's a really big hit. A big hit towards the mid-wicket region, almost a 70 meter of Paramount 6.
9 balls, 15 runs.
A 70 meter of 6 out there. This game is getting really closer. Could Pakistani champs do some magic here? Oh, that's a swing and a miss. $15 runs required from 8 balls. The batman swung it. He's asking if it is a wide, but the umpire has declined his appeal. That's hit. There's a fielder out there, and they have successfully taken 2 runs. Six balls and 13 runs required. That's a really, really big hit. That would be of almost 90 meters of 6. What a beautiful shot. What a beautiful shot. That is. What a beautiful shot. That was almost of 90 meters. A paramount 6. Can Pakistani champs get this game into their pocket? Javed hit it really good, really hard. 8 to need. 7 needed of 5 balls. Oh, that's gone. That's a wicket. A paramount catch. Played straight to the fielder. The game has been more interesting now. It became more interesting. That's the loss of 9th wicket. Only 1 wicket remaining for Pakistani champs. 7 runs required from 4 balls. This game is swinging both-sided. There's a lot of swing out here. Could Indian champs hold their nerves, or could Pakistani champs win this game? This game proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited along with Avani Enterprise. Missed it. That's a miss. Now 3 balls. 3 balls remaining and 7 runs required. That's it. That's it in the gap. Five runs required from 2 balls. Who can hold their nerves? That was a swing and a miss. That was swing and a miss, yes. Last ball of the inning, a 6 could win this game and a 4 could lead it to a super over. And that's the last wicket. Indian champs has hold their nerves really well. The players are really happy the way they have got back into this game. Guts and Glory Global Multicultural Cup, brought to you by Sydney Cricket League, proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited along with Avani Enterprises.
Massive thanks to Honorable Mr. Nathan Rigatti, Member of Parliament.
The dugout is Really sad. All the players came to the boundary rope, hoping that they could seal this win. They batted really well. The way Bilal and Faisal batted took the team out from a tricky situation when 5 wickets were lost in just 18 runs to this score. That's a really good game of cricket, but at the end of it, it's all about friendship, brotherhood, cricket, a gentleman game. Need to appreciate each other in this foreign land of Australia, where you are representing your community as well. May
Well played. Enjoy your victory.
May the friendship cricket win like this. Though the languages are different, the cultures are different, all out here under the Australian flag, leading their own communities out here. A very good display of a game. Indian champs and Pakistani champs have shown out here.
Hydrate and stay safe.
There's Mr. Sanjay Pandey,
Free watch
a visionary man out here.
for all the teams from Paramount Development and Construction. We collaborate
The owner of Avani Enterprises. And there's the camp set out by Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited, proudly sponsoring this tournament, supporting the cricketing community out here.
for bringing the community together,
There's Nawandar,
supporting the local talent.
who could have been a really destructive batsman today, but the Indian champs got his wicket very early. All the players out here in the Indian camp happy as they have won this match and gone into the finals. They're gonna play the finals against Asian champs. This is the camp of Paramount Development and Constructions. This was a beautiful game played out here. Guts and Glory Global Multicultural Cup, brought to you by Sydney Cricket League, proudly sponsored by Paramount Development and Constructions. And here is the visionary man of Paramount, the chairperson of Paramount, Mr. Humayun Kabir. Mr. Humayun Kabir is out here. I would like to have few words with Mr. Humayun Kabir. Could you stand out here? Hello, Mr. Humayun. This was a really beautiful game out here today. A little bit this way. So, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, thank you very much, Amal. So it's a really it's fantastic game. It's a real IPL we're watching till to the last ball you are the and Paramount Development and Construction is really proud to be the part of this game as well. So the two team now is the final. So we are really excited. It would be very exciting match, and we are eagerly waiting to see the final. Then we hope that it will be very nice game. And thank you very much to all the team from us, the Paramount team. So they're doing very good. You know, they're working very hard for the last 3 days to make this even more successful, more attractive with the different prize, you know. So really thank you very much all the team, you know, of the Paramount. So thank you very much, and I hope that this will be a very nice game coming up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Humayun. Today seems to be a very beautiful day out here with a lot of VIPs as well, such as Steve Walk coming out here. And thank you for sponsoring this tournament and every cricketing community out here. And would you like to speak something about the Paramount Development and Constructions that you are the chairman of right now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Amal. So Paramount Development and Construction, this is really the development and construction company. So basically what we do buy the big land and we change the zoning, subdivision, development, and at the end, the build on the same land. So basically we do the everything under, from beginning to end, everything under one umbrella. And our very big exciting project is coming up. So 72 to 74 Car Road, Brinjili, so where we bought the 29-acre land and we're planning to get the 292 houses. So it's a very, very exciting offer is going on. And please contact with the sales, the sales team, and contact with the Paramount Development Construction. This is very, very good, exciting, the offer for the people, for the affordable housing, because Sydney these days is how expensive it is. So our program is there to make the affordable housing, and the finished product at the end of the 5 years, it will be more than 50%, the discount rate. So compared to the market rate, when it would be, so it will be very, very good, so for the people. So those will be in bed as investor, first home buyers or investors. It will be very, very exciting offer is coming up. Please contact with the Paramount Development team. So then they'll explain everything. But we can say this is a very, very exciting investment for everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Humayun Kabir. I also heard that about the location mainly, that it is a very exciting location which is going to have a very good future opportunity for the investors as well. Would you like to tell me a little bit about the location that you guys are operating right now, about the Brinsley location, and what are the infrastructures or the amenities that could be available by the investors?
Yeah, thank you very much, Amal. So really, for real estate, location is everything, and our projects is very close to the, international airport, which is, coming up in the 2026, and this one, another Bradfield City Center who's coming up. This is one of the last 100 years planned city to be, and 20,000 houses will be around there. The government is building, and government already spending $1 billion to make it happen, and work is already been started. And for international airport, that is 2026 is coming up, and 200,000 job would be, would be over there. So our land is very, very close to only 7 kilometers from the Bradford City Center, and within the 10-kilometer radius of the international airport. And this one, when these two is operation, this whole area will be boom. So our land is under this radius, and we hope that this zoning is changing. Already started change the zoning, and it would be very, very good opportunity for the investor, the first home buyer, whoever wants to be, because huge amenities coming up. And on the centralizing these two, international airport and the Bradford City Center, so whole area would be huge boom and development is coming up.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mr. Humayun Kabir. I hope all the viewers that they will be contacting our salespersons and getting more information about the plan. And thank you again for sponsoring this beautiful tournament out here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all the viewers out here. I hope you enjoyed this game. This was really interesting game between Indian champs and Pakistani champs out here, where Pakistani champs were sort of just 4 runs in this chase, and Indian champs has clinched the very exciting victory out here and they will be playing finals along with Asian champs out here in the bigger ground out there. So I would like to thank Mr. Syed as well, who is the mastermind of Sydney Cricket League, for this Guts and Glory tournament, multicultural tournament. And along with, I would also like to thank Paramount Development and Constructions Private Limited, along with Avani Enterprises, for proudly sponsoring this beautiful tournament out here. And I hope that all of you, whoever are watching, you would be also participating in these tournaments in the coming years. And thank you very much. I would like to sign off from here. Thank you.
Development